Hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Sunaina welcoming you back to my channel for another reading. This time it is for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Scorpio, for your month of August 2019. I have you on my table, and guys, your energies are here, and in the month of August 2019, ladies and gentlemen, again, a lot of movement in your zone as well, which you will have to necessarily initiate. Okay, these movements are at a threshold of you letting it go. Either way, either you lose it or you win it back. That's your synopsis of the story. So this month of August, guys, you will have to build up your point of initiation here with regards to your energies to decide what you want in life going forward, because this month of August, after the eclipses has happened in July, a lot of stuff that has been sitting in people's mind, in soul, in their body, in their heart, wherever it has been sitting in the chakras, it's kind of all of a sudden, it's very volatile for many zodiac signs this time of the year in August with the Leo energy in motion. So it is the time that it is up to you, Scorpio. The choice is coming to you. What you want to do with your life. What you want to take, what you want to let go. What you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. How do you want to enact with your wheel of fortune, your karma, to change your destiny? So everything that, has been sitting in your zone inside of you is coming to light, guys, okay? And for you, there is an activation card as your divine message from the universe, and plus there is an inquiry card. So I'm going to go with the activation card first because this is how it flew out, which is calling off for the Council of Light, guys, in your 5D, okay? So which is a divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So it is basically that it is telling you that, whatever is happening or manifesting in your area, in your energies for the month of August, it's because there is a divine orchestration. This is an orchestration which has been divinely planned for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. And because of that, there are people, there are souls, there is the helpers, whatever you might want to call them in the 5D, your angels, your guides, who are coming to help you with regards to this divine orchestration. That is, your council of light. You're basically creating a council in your higher self where you will be able to get hold of this light from these helpers who have come into your zone in this month of August to help you to manifest this divine orchestration of your own life in this period, in month of August 2019. So with this card, it tells you that the Council of Light is a team of beings who are here to assist the raising of your consciousness of this planet in here, guys, okay? So they are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. You're not alone, Scorpio. You're not. So, however, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. So at this point in time, Sun, Moon, Rising Scorpio, you have to give your permission to this Council of Light to enable them to manifest this divine orchestration, because everybody has a free will. So if you do not give them permission to this beings in here who are coming forward to help you, Scorpio, they won't be able to help you unless you ask them or give them permission to let them help you. So if you would like to take their assistance, it is time to ask them for help, guys, okay? Now, they can help you with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or small for them. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit world. That is who you have this month of August, guys. And they are willing and are ready to step in and get to work. And now the question is, what would you like them to help you with? Okay? What are the tasks you would like to delegate it to them? So the Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides who are here devoted to the rising of this earth and all of humanity. For you, Scorpio, they are helping you. So if you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world, where in the real world, in the 3D, you have the United Nations. The spirit world has their own United Nations as well. So they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet, Scorpio. They're here to help you because they know that you deserve this help because you have been helping people in return, or helping yourself to raising humanity, to raising yourself, to uplifting humanity on this planet Earth. And that is the reason they have come forward in this month of August to let you know that yes, we can see what you are doing, what you have done, so we are here to help you move forward, guys. So for you, Scorpio, pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your request and let them get to work, guys, okay? So this is the time you let them get to work. You actually give them permission because your free will is important to them. So they are waiting for your permission in the month of August. When you say yes to them, that's when they will get to work with whatever request you have in regards to your story for the month of August 2019. And the inquiry card in here, guys, it's called Star Seed. What lights you up? That's the question you're going to ask, really. When you go up, when you go to this Council of Light for help, at the same point in time, when you're sitting and looking up at them, and you're asking yourself, really, this divine orchestration is there for me. So my question is now, what lights me up? What do I need to do with my own self-creation in this 3D? And what is that truly gives me all kinds of pleasures, all kinds of abundance? What really lights me up? Ask yourself this question, guys. Now, star seeds over here, they are souls with a double mission, guys, okay? So to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet, that's who you are in this month of August 2019. Now remember, these star seed beings or souls are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. So you are in the 5D as well as in the 3D with your spirit team in the month of August 2019. Now, many star seeds, guys, remember, many star seeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there is something that they have come here to do and to contribute or to create. But at the same time, you're scared that your time is running out. If you have pulled the card, that's who you are this month. That is to confirm that you are a star seed and you are being encouraged to answer the call from your divine orchestration team up in the 5D, guys, okay? So to follow what lights you up, you need their help in the month of August. Now, once awake, most star seed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, meaningless jobs, or even meaningless relationships, because they innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more and they want to get to work on that. So they remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. And again, for this, you're doing a double mission, taking the help of your United Spirit nations, guys, okay? Now, star seeds are scattered all over the planet. in hospitals, schools, slums, mansions, stages, parks, nightclubs, taxis, theme parks, in every walk of life, they are already there. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit into something in some form of spiritual closet because they are very spiritually enlightened. So, if you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop doing that and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation, guys. Because at this point in time, in your life, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, you really don't, you really have um, no need to really work hard at this point because you know what it is, guys, is with these two cards in here, with your double mission and your spirit team, it is a clear message that things are working out for you. You just have to give them permission to help you because you are already a star seed. You are connected with them. But again, because you are in the human form, guys, they need your permission because you have a free will at your disposal. Okay? So at this point in time, that's what they're letting you know that in your life, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, you really don't have to worry about unnecessary things or meaningless things in your life because you have a higher mission. You're very well spiritually connected, and you have been kind of keeping that spiritual awakening to yourself, although you know that it was in the closet for you. But now it's time for you to tell everybody and to let yourself know what really lights you up because you're very spiritually inclined, even in the month of August 2019 with your spirit team. And with the other part of your story, guys, in here, it's clearly indicating that what they are telling you is that you are being divinely guided. You already have that mission you in place. They have it for you and you have it. You know that mission, everything else, is being controlled and taken care of by them. You don't have to worry, Scorpio. You really don't have to worry. You just have to give them permission to come forward and help you in the month of August 2019, and they'll take care of the rest of the situation for you, Scorpio. So that is your higher self area in the 5D, which is connected with your 3D self as well, guys. And it's a beautiful message coming to you again because the major portion of this entire journey in the month of August is after the eclipse of the moon that happened, which is again giving you all the stories in the right direction through your conscious, through your subconscious self, through all the clarity, through all the illusions, through everything that you have kind of feared in the past or whatever has happened to you in the past, which you are now getting a clarity of the situation that really, because I have this divine team helping me out in the month of August, do I really need to worry about anything else? Really, do I need to get scared about anything else? Do I really need to be anxious about what is going to happen in my life and what's not going to happen in my life? So these are the questions that's coming to you because of your higher self area, guys, where at the same point in time, your divine message is sacrifice. And when you sacrifice stuff, that means you are letting your divine team help you, telling them, yes, whatever has to be sacrificed in my life will be taken care of by you, because I know that's the clarity I'm getting from the moonlight, that at this point in time in the month of August, I have this orchestration. So if they tell me that this is what I need to sacrifice, I've been given that power where I can willingly sacrifice what has to be sacrificed in order for me to come out of the dark and into the light, to prove and improve myself, to uplift humanity for the cause of this planet Earth, to uplift myself because I am being spiritually guided and directed in the right direction with the moon and the clarity from the moonlight, guys. Okay, so this is all that is going on in your higher self area, And it's all happening, guys, is because in the month of August, you people are being blessed with this United Spirit Missions team who are coming forward to help you because they have recognized that you are a star seed, okay, and you have been the chosen one at this point in time in the month of August for them to come forward and say that yes, we are here to help you because you have been helping a lot of people, you have been doing a lot of good work for the other souls, for the cause of humanity, for whatever purpose that you have been living your life to help other people through their troubles, through their problems, giving them right advices, improving their quality of life, helping people, standing with people, supporting people, being their pillar of strength whenever they needed you. So all those qualities are now being rewarded by your angels, by your guide, by your spirit in the 5D, who are now going to come forward to give you the clarity of what you need to keep and what you don't need to keep in the month of August 2019, because you are being given that power from the universe to improve upon your personal situation, which might call for sacrifices, but those sacrifices will be for your benefit, Scorpio, and nothing else, guys. Okay, so here it is, man. This is like awesome. Absolutely, Scorpio. You guys rock here in the month of August. And after the eclipse, a lot of changes I've been noticing this month of August in the Leo season. That Cancer season in July has proved to be a big time energetic boost, in many directions, with a lot of retrogrades and everything, or with all the eclipses. So a lot of things are changing from August, and this change is being enhanced through the period until the end of 2019, of course. So, it's like the first 6 months had been a little bit slow in the sense that people had been transforming, wakening up, and moving, fertility and stuff were happening. But now all that stuff has channelized into areas of, of knowing your direction towards that transformation and towards that fertility, guys, okay? Which is where you people are proceeding towards the end of the year, and that's what you're getting prepared in the month of August 2019, because your recent past energy, Scorpio, in the recent past, guys, you have the 7 of coins and the 7 of pentacles, and you have the world. Both the cards are in reverse. That has come to me from your past energy, so which is clearly telling me that in the past, it was that you had decided, or you had decided that you are not going to waste time, because you are the star seed quality, guys. You are the star seed. So for you, time is now very precious. So you're not going to waste time killing yourself, doing things where there is no reward, where there is no harvest, where other things have gone down the drain, and yet, you had been kind of working in those meaningless situations. That could be your job, it could be your relationship, it could be your personal stuff, but now in the recent past, and this is very recent, and that's why you're getting into the starseed quality in here, because that is who you are, that you don't want to waste time doing all that work which had not given you any rewards in the past, and all that you had built, or you had thought you had built, had gone down the drain for you in the recent past, which is where you had closed that cycle. You had closed that cycle of working for something which doesn't make sense to you anymore. You had closed that cycle of wasting your time in something, or putting your effort in something which you knew would not benefit or reap you any rewards. And in the recent past, guys, that's where the change has happened. You did that because you have somewhere woken up to the fact the time is very limited for you. You are the star seed and you want to achieve a lot more, and you don't want to spend time in useless situations, in useless conditions, doing nothing but just wasting your time. And those are the areas of your life, guys, that you have closed your cycle to say to yourself that I'm not going to waste any more time because I have a lot of work still left for my own purpose that I need to do, guys. Okay, so this change has happened in the recent past because in August, you have been qualified as a starseed quality who definitely has a lot more work to do as your personal mission, as your personal ambition, as your personal goal. And under no circumstances, guys, that you will be able to afford to waste any more time. And those are the areas in your life, you know, that resonates with you in whichever direction you want to take it. Those are the areas, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, you have closed those chapters. You have ended that cycle and you have told yourself, enough is enough. I'm not going to waste any more time. I've done my work and I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Because your conscious self, guys, with these two cards, you know, your conscious self, you have tapped into your conscious self in here, guys, okay? You have tapped into the conscious self of a unified world where you have realized that you have more, your purpose in life is different. Okay, let's put it like that. Your purpose in life is different and you cannot waste any more time on certain things in life that you now have to sacrifice when you have closed that chapters, but you have to sacrifice those forever to not bring them back at all in your life. You're not going to do that, period. You have called it quits, guys, okay? So which is damn good, which is very good. Now, in your overall self energy this month, I'm doing that for all zodiac signs, so you are no exception to the rule, Scorpio. I've taken the shadow side and I've taken the light side, which is the conscious and the subconscious, guys, okay? Because in our energies, when we go through our daily motions in life, remember, we always have two sides of the same coin. So what we are thinking is not what we are doing, and what we are doing is not what we are thinking. But I wanted to tap and dig into this further just to know what you are thinking and what you are actually doing, guys, okay? Now, over here, your shadow side or your subconscious side is the Two of Cups in the reverse, guys, okay? Which is telling me that it's an emotional response. Cups is all about emotions, guys, okay? Now, in this, it's like, you know, it is you're waiting to mature your feelings, okay? You still haven't matured it. With regards to this emotion of the Two of Cups, it could connect your subconscious to a love story. It could connect your subconscious to a different story. Doesn't matter. But, you know, I mean, as a reader, I always take the Two of Cups as a love story, guys. Now, it could be, it may not be. It depends on situations and people, you know, because everybody's situation is different. But it could also mean that, you know, this emotional response is with regards to a certain situation in your life where you are subconsciously, even you perhaps have not realized, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, but subconsciously in the month of August, you're waiting for that response to grow in yourself, to mature in yourself, because you know that the maturity has still to come into you. You know it's there, but you are not yet ready to accept the Two Cups as a part of your life right away, but you're getting ready for that. Okay, you're waiting for that emotional maturity in yourself to happen. Now, that is your overall subconscious self in the month of August, guys. In your conscious self, you have the Princess of Cups, and she has come to me in the reverse, guys, okay? Which is telling me, you know, you're kind of waiting for a permission to get this Two of Cups, okay? So 2 plus 3, you have 3 cups in here, which is joy, celebration, enjoyment, everything in your life. Your overall self-energy, you know, you're not, what it is, guys, is like this. Okay, let's look at this like this. In your overall self-energy with the subconscious and the conscious, guys, You're waiting to celebrate life. You're really, because with that star seed quality and the divine orchestration, you are now, when you have closed the old chapter, the old cycle of not wasting your time, you really want to move forward to enjoy life in the right way. Okay? But at this moment, your conscious and subconscious has been divided into two. So your subconscious is waiting for the maturity to happen, the emotional maturity to happen, and your conscious self is also waiting for that permission of that approval to receive that offer of the 2 cups to make it the 3 cups in here, guys. Okay, so now the question is, are you fearing this? Are you fearing this emotional maturity, guys? Are you scared of accepting the 2 cups and making it the 3rd cup in here? Because it's like you want it, but you still don't know whether you want to take it. You are caught in between the want and do not want. Okay, so that is the kind of your conscious and subconscious self that's coming to you in your overall energy the month of August. So you're caught in between your maturity, your emotional maturity, and your approval with regards to taking this 2 cups, whether you want it or you do not want it. There's a question mark in here, guys. Okay, it's basically you're traveling through this moonlight in here to get the clarity of the situation, that for you to take this 2 cups and your 3rd cup in here to make it 3 cups, you will definitely have to sacrifice something in life. You will. Okay, and you still do not know, you are still not ready, perhaps, or you're getting ready to make that happen, but you are your fears are there, you're holding on to that fear of bringing that sacrifice or taking that or making that sacrifice happen. It could be an emotional sacrifice, it could be a personal sacrifice, it could be a romantic sacrifice of a past situation. It could be anything that you have closed. You have closed the cycle, guys, but you are still not sure of whether you can completely finish that cycle off. You have closed it, but you want to finish it off, sacrifice it forever. But at this moment, in the month of August, you are caught between the 2 stories in here, guys. Okay, so now that is your issue. You are going to travel through this emotion of whether you want it or you do not want it. Now, this could be your personal situation, your love situation. It could be with regards to your emotional situation of something that you want to take or you do not want to accept. It's a situation between acceptance and not accepting. That is what it is. Okay, so you are kind of in that overall energy of your emotions. You're kind of playing around with your emotions this month of August 2019 in your light and dark self, guys. But let's take a clarifier for the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Too many cards. And the Princess of Cups in the reverse. Both the cards are in the reverse, which is, of course, there are planets in retrograde for you with regards to this situation. Now, over here, let me tell you guys, I'm making a new tarot deck, which will be mine. I'm going to make that. And that will have the planets. So next time, probably next month, we can get to see which planets are in retrograde with regards to the situation in here. But certainly, in your overall self energy, with the 2 of Cups and the Princess of Cups in the retrograde area, you're fighting to bring back love in your zone, guys. That's Venus for you. That's the Empress. You're trying to give birth to something in here. That's what I told you. So what it is that you are caught in between whether you want to really give birth to it or you don't want to give birth to it. That's the story. And if you want to give birth to it, you will have to go through some sacrifice. You will have to go through some clarity. But at the same time, you also need the approval of your own fears, to let somebody know that it's okay for you to go forward. Okay, so here it is. She appears, Venus, guys. Okay, and Venus is all about love, all about harmony, all about abundance in your life. So definitely there is some situation in your life that's troubling you at this point in time. Sun, Moon, rising Scorpio. But let's see what happens in here. This is your overall self energy. You also want to give birth to yourself, okay? But you're not sure if you are ready to give your divine light the permission, or your council of light the permission for them to work for you, because you want to give birth to a lot of things in your life at the same point in time, even to yourself being the star seed that you are, or you have been chosen to be in the month of August 2019. So a lot of things now. So you're fighting between that. There is a tussle, there is a kind of tussle between accepting and not accepting. Okay, that's what you are. Now, what you are leaving behind is the moon card in the reverse. You have the moon here upright and you have the moon in the reverse. It's a dupe, guys, okay? It's a dupe. So basically, you're leaving behind the fears of your own psychosis, your own fear psychosis, guys. Because when the moon is in the upright, it's kind of giving you the clarity, letting you know that, things are going to be okay. But there are illusions in your zone. But when the moon card comes to me in the reverse, it's like you're getting out of that fear, the negative, the toxic situation. That is what you are leaving behind, because you want that approval of your own fear situation here in your overall self energy, and you're trying to fight that, to leave that behind, to move forward in your life in the month of August 2019. So basically, you are getting out of that illusion that you had created for yourself sometime earlier, maybe, which is still in the higher self guiding you here. But in your own world, you're letting that go because you are moving forward. You want to move forward, guys. You don't want to stay stuck in here at all with your fear and dread and terror. Okay, so basically with this card in the reverse, it's letting you know, guys, that whatever in life, what you see in life is all your creation. There is no illusion. You have to see things clearly now. Okay, so you cannot be like in two frame of mind, because you're the starseed quality. You cannot choose now whether you want it or you don't want it. You have to pick an option, because everything is your creation. Even what you manifest today with the help of your spirit and guide and angels will be your creation. That will not be an illusion. That will be your own creation. And you have to get ready for that creation, even if that means that you will have to sacrifice something in your life in order for you to proceed and move forward towards your own happiness and abundance, guys. Okay? So that is what you are leaving behind, the fear psychosis in here, guys. Okay? Let's take a card as a clarifier for the moon card in the reverse. It's again, like I said, something in retrograde, maybe Pisces in retrograde for you, Scorpio. Look into your natal chart to see that. Maybe you will find something there, but it could be that, okay? But anyways, so it doesn't matter really, because moon is dupe in here for you. In your higher self, you have it in the upright. In your 3D, you have it in the reverse. Please give me a clarifier for the moon card in the reverse in here. But whatever the situation is here, it's basically the moonlight is kind of clearing your illusions, letting you know after the eclipses that whatever you choose to manifest, whatever you choose to do in life, guys, whether you go north or you go south, you go east or you go west, to create something will be your own creations. Will be your own creation. Nobody else will do that for you but you yourself. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. To bring back your 3 of Cups happiness. And that's what I told you, guys. that you're fighting to bring back this three, even in your overall self energy. You're trying to give birth to this celebration, to this joy, by getting rid of your fear, terror, and dread, guys. Really. Okay, that's what you're trying to give birth. Now, this could be for some people. For other people, it could be a karmic situation, a third party obligation that you're getting rid of, really. To accept your 2 cups of love in here, waiting for that offer, to give birth to that offer in order for you to go forward and move forward in your life. That could be for some people as well. But doesn't matter. Irrespective of all that, guys, you are moving forward to give birth to this beautiful companionship, to this beautiful spirit of celebration, of joy, of happiness, of manifestation of your own abundance, guys. But at the same point in time, with the moon in the reverse, there is sacrifice that needs to be taken care of. And that sacrifice could be your own self issues, could be your own fears, could be your own situations, could be your own terror, could be your own fear psychosis. Whatever it is that you will need to sacrifice, you will need to sacrifice, Scorpio, to move forward. Now, what you're continuously manifesting to do, guys, in this month of August 2019 is waking up to your reality call. Your heart is opening up, guys. Okay? Your fears are getting washed away. Your fears are getting washed away. Your heart is opening up. You're receiving that wisdom from the universe that's coming to you because they have recognized you as the star seed. So they are bringing in abundance for you in the month of August 2019. And throughout the month, guys, you will be getting up, waking up, and receiving good stuff, good vibrations, good energies from the universe that is going to push you and move you forward through your spiritual awakening, guys, at the same point in time. So definitely there is a lot of things that you are waking up to, the reality call in your life, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you want to accept, what you want to leave behind. What is that works for you? Because you have closed some cycle in here in the recent past. So you're waking up. You have been waking up for quite some time, Scorpio. And in the month of August, you're still continuing to wake up through all these periods of transformations and transits that is all happening in your house as well, guys. Okay. So that is your waking up stuff in here. Oh, waking up, beautiful, okay? Getting up and telling yourself that you deserve more in life, guys. You definitely deserve more in life. Your emotions, you're waking up. There's a big emotional stuff going on in here, guys, with you in the month of August 2019. And this is also emotions, okay? Emotions. So you are kind of waking up to your emotions, of understanding your emotions better, of knowing, that yes, you deserve the right emotion. You absolutely deserve to take all the good emotions in the right way. This sudden awareness is coming to you of choosing your happiness over any other stuff in life, of not, because the closing cycle that you have initiated in the recent past has kind of cleared your own way too, guys. Has kind of cleared your own way through to your happiness, through to your acceptance. So this overall self energy that you're fighting of accepting or not accepting is also continuing, in the motion to wake you up through the month of August 2019, of choosing your acceptance and your happiness in the right direction, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the 4 of Cups in here in the reverse. So a lot of emotional work at play in the month of August for you. A lot of emotional work for you, Scorpio. You guys are water signs, of course. I can well relate to these emotions in here for you. Please give me a clarifier for the 4 of Cups in the reverse here. And it's going to happen. I mean, whether you like it or you don't like it, Scorpio, you are the chosen one this month and you will have to do this, okay? But at the same time, don't forget, it's a reminder, you have to give them the permission because of who you are and what you want from them, asking them to help you throughout this period of transition that is happening in your zone, Scorpio. Please give me a clarifier for the Four of Cups in the reverse. And here it's movement, okay? It's movement, because all the time it's not physical movement. Sometimes it can be too many cards. One card, please. Sometimes it can be emotional movement, because everything in life is equally important. Emotions, physical, psychological, passions, drive, everything is important. So you just don't move because of emotions, you also move because of other areas of your life, guys. So anything and everything matters to you. Everything matters to you at this point. Here it is. There she comes flying out. Yes. And look at this. You're trying to ground yourself back in your emotions, guys. There you go. You're trying to ground yourself back with your emotions in the right way, because at this point in time, like I said, in the past, again, you had closed something because you had not found your right ground. So those are the areas of your life you had closed. And now, because of that closure that had happened in the recent past, guys, in the month of August, you're grounding your emotions in the right way, because you are waking up to what you need to choose for your happiness and your abundance in the right way, guys. Beautiful. Now, what is entering your zone this month is the Eight of Wands, and it is in the reverse for me, okay? So which is telling me, guys, this is a beautiful card though, okay? The Eight of Wands in the reverse is telling me there is a slowdown for you at this point, because of the route that you need to take going forward, okay? You still have to choose your road in the right direction. And you will choose your road in the right direction is after you give them permission to help you with this divine orchestration, sacrificing what you need to sacrifice, getting the clarity, leaving the fear and the dread and the terror to choose your route. Because at this moment, you're still halted. There is a meltdown, there is a slowdown in the progress at this point in the month of August with regards to your family situation. That could be one, with regards to your belief, or with regards to shifting of your old ideas in yourself, because you're moving, guys. You're moving. Your emotions are moving, your passions are going to move, but at this point, your passion has to take time because your emotions are getting settled down. And that's where your passions will come to light, guys. And that will happen a little later. But at this moment, your emotions is taking the upper hand, okay? So your passion has to wait. At this moment, you cannot rush forward. You cannot communicate too much. You cannot openly talk about your situation to people. That needs time at this point and at this moment in the month of August, guys. You will have to hold your horses. Let's take a clarifier for the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Because there are situations that has not cleared up your zone. You still have to go a little bit more for that situation to shift your ideas, to work your emotions and blend them in your passion. You will have to go a little bit longer. Some more miles to work and walk, guys. Okay? So here it is. Now let's see. Yeah, see? At this moment, guys, important is important. Your passion will come to you, but after you have created the order in your life. Because again, like I said, it's a process. Okay? You just cannot, if you want to move forward, you want to rush forward, you just cannot do that. You will have to wait. Because now it's the time. This is an Aries energy, guys, and this is again fire. Okay, and he is the emperor, and he's all about that structure. He's all about that rigid structure in life that will bring about truth and clarity in everybody's life, to create that order, to create that discipline, to create the rules in life that will set you forward, to have a decorum in life. Okay, so before you can move forward, you will have to balance your energies in order for you to have that strength as an emperor, a person who can rule their kingdom in the right way, guys. Okay, so you should have that strength to take in whatever is coming to you in the right possible way, and for that you will have to wait in order to create back that order, to move away from all the grief, all the trouble, all the closing cycles, all the sacrifices that you will have to make to move forward, to get that mental clarity of the situation where there will be no more deception, no more manipulation, no more all talking kind of an attitude from people bringing in stories to you, putting their 2 cents into your life. You will have to avoid that, guys. You will have to avoid people coming into your life, telling you stories, giving you false information, making you feel pitiful or sad or terrorized, just because they don't want you to progress. So if those kind of people appear, please get rid of them. You have to move forward. You have to move away from all those areas of deception that you have already closed a part of the cycle, to sacrifice those kind of people or group or stories that comes to you. You don't need that, guys. You need the mental clarity to move forward, to bring back that order. And only when you do all that in the right direction, the universe is going to give you the permission to blend your emotions with your passion, which will allow you to move forward in the right direction, guys. Please remember that. So at this moment, you have to give your spirit team the permission to orchestrate this divine inspiration for you, to orchestrate that in the right order for you to move forward. You will have to give them yes. You will have to give them a yes on your part. Okay, a permission, guys. Okay. Now, your grounding energy is a very mental energy of the King of Swords, guys. Okay. But at this point in time, this is your grounding energy because you're tapping into the conscious of a unified world. You want because of the star seed, I've been telling you this, that your grounding energy is to bring everything back into control. And how do you do that? Yes, your emotions is a part of the story which you're trying to work through, but at the same time, it's your logic and rational that's going to rule your grounding energy, where through that you will be able to find back all the clarity that you need to get rid of situations, to bring back order in your life, to blend your passions and emotions in the right direction. You definitely have to tap into that conscious mind of your logic and rational in the right way. Now, this King of Wands, guys, if you see this deck in here, he is a very stern looking guy. In all decks he is. This deck is also, he's kind of scary. He looks good. He's a handsome dude, but he is a scary dude, guys. Okay. But at the same time, he has got these black labs around him. Okay. Which signifies that he is a spiritual person, because black Labradors, if anybody has a black lab at home, would know that they signify a highly spiritual part of the animal kingdom. Okay, so here they are protecting the king, guarding him, and he in turn is holding this Ace of Swords in his hand, all about truth, all about honesty, all about clarity that is coming to him from his logic and rational, guys. Okay, and that is your grounding energy for the month of August 2019, Scorpio. That is you're getting the clarity. Don't let anybody spoil it, please. Like I told you, if somebody comes in front of you to tell you something, don't allow them, because you have the mental clarity yourself in a very rational and logical way, guys, in the month of August. Let's take a clarifier for the King of Swords in here, in the upright. Please give me a clarifier for the King of Swords in the upright. So yes, so there you go. The Hanged Man. You have learned your lessons, guys. You have learned your lesson in the grounding energy. That's who you are. You have learned your lessons of having made mistakes in the past. Okay, and all those lessons that you have learned has inspired you so much that you now know what you need to do and what you don't need to do, what you need to take, what you don't need to take anymore from other people or other sources. And you are just stalling the situation of moving forward. You're not rushing forward, although you have every clarity in mind, but you're not rushing forward, you're not moving forward, you're taking your time. You have stalled the situation because you're waiting for something to happen, okay? Or you're waiting for approval to come to you in the right direction. In the right direction, guys. So at this moment, you are definitely not moving forward. Although you have learned your lessons, although you know what you need to do, what you don't need to do, and let nobody, and don't allow anybody in your zone to come and spoil that clarity for you, guys. Please don't. Okay, keep away those kind of people, even if they want to enter your place, enter your comfort zone and put in their 2 cents of their own story so that they can mess around with your head. Please don't allow that. Don't allow anybody to mess around with your head in the month of August 2019, because again, Neptune is supporting you with your grounding energy. So take care of this person in here with Neptune in your ground energy, guys. That's a very good energy to have, okay? All about learning lessons, all about knowing the right and the wrong. In your head, you have complete clarity. Now, in your zone of challenge, guys, you have 7 of Cups, you have 5 of Coins, and you have the Queen of Swords. So in your challenge energy, you have emotions, you have your earth energy, and you have your air energy, guys. The only thing you're missing is the fire, okay? So basically, you are being challenged. You have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords. It could be that you are being challenged with somebody you love as the Queen of Swords, or vice versa, because the energies are interchangeable. If you are a man, you are the King of Swords. If you are the woman, you are the Queen of Swords. So it looks to me like in your challenge area, guys, this month of August, Scorpio, you're being challenged by this lady, by this Queen of Swords in here, okay? And she, like the King of Swords, is very stern with her emotions. She doesn't have emotions in her, guys. She only has the power of logic and rational, just like the King of Swords. Okay, and here again, she's protected by the black labs and she's holding the Ace of Swords in her hand. Okay, so you got this Ace of Swords, you got the Ace of Swords in here twice, okay? So it's all about clarity, it's all about truth, it's all about honesty that she is challenging you to bring forward from whatever has happened in your zone, leaving you in a state of being poor with the 5 of Coins in the reverse, okay? And the 7 of Cups in the reverse, where you have been poor in your resources as well as in your emotions, guys, where you have been poor in both factors of your life. And she is challenging you now to bring those two back in the upright position with your rational, with your logic, with your complete clarity of your mind, not so much with your emotions as much as you might have liked to do, Scorpio, because you're the water sign, you're emotionally tied with your water sign. But here, for the first time, she's coming up to challenge you as the Queen of Swords. She's challenging the King of Swords that yes, you have learned your lessons. I know you're stalling the situation. I know you're hanging in there still, but you get up and work towards grounding yourself back in the right direction, bringing back your resources in the right direction to give and take, to be charitable enough, and charitable enough with your resources and with your emotions to you, because now you don't have the option to choose any of the cups. Okay, you don't. You might have had the option at one point in time, but now you don't have the option, and I know that. So I'm challenging you to bring back this two in the right order, to pick up the right cup and move towards your own happiness in the right way, guys. Okay, this is how she's challenging you. So she could be a person in your life, could be a female, could be a male, doesn't matter. But she's definitely challenging your grounding energy this month of August 2019, guys. So take care of her. She's coming up in the challenge zone. So she will make your life a little bit miserable with her challenges. Okay, I'm telling you in advance. Because she's very stern. She's a no-nonsense queen. She doesn't have any nonsense. She doesn't take any nonsense. She can be icy. She can be bitter. She can be cruel if she wants to. But she does that because she wants the clarity and the truth in her zone, guys. So you are being challenged by the king, by the queen of swords, guys. Whereas you are in the king of swords. So you guys are going to have to fight with each other a little bit. You both are carrying the ace of swords in your hand. Okay. So this is what it is, guys. You are trying to stall the situation, you're holding on, and she's challenging you to move on. Okay, that's where the fight is, okay? You don't want to move right away because you're still kind of in that accepting, non-accepting frame of mind, whereas she's telling you, get up, buddy, get up and move, enough is enough, we had it, call it quits, enough of stalling the situation. I know you would like to stall it, but I'm not going to allow you to stall it. So wake up and get moving. That's where the fight is, guys. That's where the fight is, okay? Let's take a clarifier for the 7 of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Coins in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. That's who she is challenging you. You cannot stall anymore. You cannot wait anymore, please. You have to get up and wake up and take things and take the bull by the horn kind of a situation. Because I'm tired of waiting. I'm not going to wait anymore. You either come to me or I'm moving away from your zone. Wow, that sounded like a poetry. Okay, there it is. See? The 2 of Swords again, guys. That's the fight. Look at the fight here. I love this reading. I simply love this reading. The 2 swords in here, look at this. The 2 swords are in here being challenged by the 2 swords in here, guys. Okay? Decision to be made now. Which direction do you want to go, Scorpio? You want to go north? You want to go south? You want to go east? You want to go west? Do whatever you have to do, but I'm not going to wait for you forever. So you will have to choose. I'm holding one sword, you're holding the other sword, and we are both fighting here. We are tied with one another, but now it's time for us to move forward to take the next course right here. So that's where the challenge is coming, your decision on which direction now, or what you want to sacrifice, what you want to keep, what you want to accept, what you don't want to accept, Scorpio. Big month for you in August, guys. Now, where would you find your support, guys, in the 4 of Coins in the reverse again? Okay, so again, you're waiting for approval. You're holding things in yourself. But that's where you will find your support, is when you let your fears go, to know that it's time for you to move forward. That's because you cannot keep holding on to things in your life anymore. You have to let that go. You have to let your fear go. You have to let your guilt go. You have to open your heart in order to receive everything back in the right order. You cannot keep holding or being possessive to certain situations anymore, guys. Anymore. Because really, in order for you to move forward, you have only to give them your approval. You don't need an approval anymore, Scorpio. You just need to tell them yes, and they will allow you to move forward, guys. And that's where you will find your support in the month of August 2019. Please give me a clarifier for the Four of Coins in the reverse. You cannot be stingy anymore, guys. You cannot afford to be, because the more you stingy you become, the less you will get, and the less you will get, and the less you will get. So it's time for you to free your mental self. Look, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Untie yourself from all that bad situations to move forward, because you definitely have to move forward. The universe is waiting for your approval, and they are going to work for you. You have to let them know that you want to move forward. So untie yourself from your mental energy, give yourself the mental strength, and move forward in the right direction. Scorpio, that's what the entire month of August is asking you to do, with my spirit letting you know it's time for you to change your wheel of fortune, to change your karma, to change your destiny, guys. That's where my spirit is letting you know that once you do things in the right direction, your karma, your wheel of fortune, cycles close, cycles beginning, ending, everything, sacrifice, everything will move. Your karma will move, your wheel of fortune will move, and you will move in the right direction, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the wheel of fortune in here. Please give me a clarifier for the wheel of fortune in here, please. Wow. Scorpio. I really feel like saying Scorpio, guys, rock. Honestly, you people rock, man. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, please give me a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. There comes Saturn. Capricorn, guys. Okay. So Capricorn could be in the retrograde for you. It could be. But at the same time, release yourself, guys. Release your past karma to open your new cycle of your own karma. Okay? Release that. Let yourself go. Free yourself from other issues, worries, anxieties, trouble, heart pain, breakups, anything. The Three of Swords energy, anything. Free your karma to move forward in the right direction in the month of August 2019. I love this. And look at your outcome, guys. Wow, you've got two outcomes in here. All right, look at this. You got Five of Swords and you got the King of Wands in the reverse, guys. In the Five of Swords, guys, this deck, it's like, again, it's all about sacrifice. Okay? What you need to keep, what you need to let go, because you are fighting this battle of what you really need or who you really need in your life and who you have to let go at this moment, or what you need to keep in terms of your resources and what you need to let go, because again the situation is that it's accepting and not accepting, guys. Again, it's like your overall self energy, because you know that one person, there could be two people in your life you're fighting with at this moment, but one that you have to let go and the other you will have to keep or you want to keep, So you are kind of in that frame of mind where you are standing in between the two figures, one who is going away and the other person who is advancing towards you at this moment, because you know that you will have to make a choice soon. You will have to take a decision soon, because what you see in your life is your creation. So you are creating that new life for yourself, Scorpio. In whatever direction it may resonate with you, take it in whatever direction it resonates with you, guys. Because again, you're tapping into the conscious world of a unified world for yourself, your conscious spirit of a unified world, with the King of Wands in the reverse, who is letting you know it's time for you to look at the bigger picture in life, to overcome the challenges in life, because you are fighting to overcome this challenge in here, guys. It's a challenge with the Five of Swords, because you're still kind of going through that motion of not knowing or not taking a decision, although you're being challenged, although you're being energetically made to work with regards to taking a decision, but you're finding it hard to take a decision, because at this moment You are still not being able to see the bigger picture of your life, to move past any obstacles, any obstruction that may be sitting in your zone. So now it's the time to tap into your consciousness, to free yourself from that burden of having to choose accepting, not accepting, because it's like a situation where if you accept, you hurt somebody else's pride and you hurt your own ego. And if you don't accept, you also hurt your own ego, guys. Okay, so you are kind of caught in between that. And because of that, guys, you're not being able to see the bigger picture because your ego is coming in the middle, Scorpio. You have to let that go to change your karma. To change that cycle, to begin a new cycle, you will have to let the past ego, the pain, the grief, the hurt, whatever had sentimentally drowned you, emotionally killed you, you have to let that go in order for you to move forward and change your own karma in life, guys. Let's take a clarifier for the Five of Swords in the upright and the King of Wands in the reverse. You have to bring back your passion. You have to bring back the drive, the energy to make the right movement, because if you don't, like I said, you can only have an emotional battle with yourself or a mental battle with yourself. But unless you get the passion back in yourself and mix all the elements together. And I was just thinking about this. The magic in the reverse. I wanted to see the magician. And here he comes to me in the reverse, that it's time to let that ego go. It's time to end that battle, the argument, the subtle rivalry, the competitiveness, in order to manifest your own magic in this world, to change your karma, to go forward with your own new cycle of life towards your destination of being the starseed quality, to help the planet, to help. But if you are not going to move past your ego and that conflict and that rivalry, guys, you will not be able to achieve that bigger picture in life, or you will not be able to achieve your zone. You definitely have to call for that. You need to do that, move past, and for which, if you need time off, take time off in the month of August or September. Do an internal soul search of what you really want in life. Shine your own light on yourself, Scorpio, and you will get the directions, because here is the divine team who is just waiting for your permission to help you move in the month of August 2019. With this, I end my video. God bless you. Good luck. And I hope to see you back soon once again. Until then, goodbye. God bless. Namaste. Khuda Hafiz. And God bless.